Alright, good morning everybody. Today is September 30th. We got done harvest last night, which is great. There was a while where it wasn't looking like we were going to get done in September. So right now, it was supposed to be raining today. And it looks like we're on the edge of it. I was looking at the radar. Get out on the road here. It's rough. There we go. Holy, are you bouncing this morning? Why must you do that? Bouncy this morning. She's been sitting for a couple days. Actually, no, not a couple. Yeah, 2 days. So if you would have looked at the forecast on, I'm not sure if it was Wednesday or Thursday morning, they were saying we should get an inch of rain today, another quarter inch tomorrow, and be like misty, wet, foggy for the next couple of days. So we were really concerned about being done last night. It worked out spectacular for us that we got done around supper time last night. Everything came off good. It wasn't tough. That was another thing. We were getting to the point where it was going to be, I don't care if it's tough or not, it's going in the bin, because the way the next 10-day forecast looked was pretty swampy weather. So we got done. Then we looked at the forecast. They backed it way down. I expect it to be, SOL as far as being able to do dirt work or anything this weekend. So we're going to do some dirt work. I'm going to do some tillage. We don't do wall-to-wall tillage. I just do perimeters if they need it. We do perimeters on our pea fields, but that's done. And then we go and we reclaim sloughs because it's dry. So that's what's on the docket for today. I'm going to do, hopefully, I don't know how long some of this stuff is going to take, but hopefully be done by mid-afternoon down here. And then I'm going to run and grab a combine, and I shouldn't say done what I should or what I want to get done today. Then I'm going to run and grab a combine, or I might even see if Dad's not busy. He can grab a combine, and there's some kochia patches that we were unable to do, and we'll just rip them through the combine so that we can take all the seed out. We'll find a spot to get rid of that. And then we'll, that just chews up the kochia into nothing, and it discs up way, way better. So, pretty sure things will go through pretty good now. Probably for the first time in a while, like 10 days, we haven't had any dew overnight. I just wanted things to have a little bit of sunshine on them to crisp up. The wind actually got up, which is good. We're going to run some kochia through the combine, but I got to deal with a couple things first. This header needs recalibrated. It won't go into road mode. Like, it won't lift the feeder all the way up unless it's unplugged for some reason. So I got to plug in the electrical, and we'll lift up the contour buddies so that they're at the lowest cutting. We'll try and size this stuff up. I'll talk on that in a second here. Unlock that. This guy. See if I can do this. If I get the set at the right height, I can do it quite easily. Oh shit. Nope, not quite. Sorry, need to free up a hand here. There, I gotta do those two. Okay, let's wonder what we should set this as. Want a lot of, we'll get somewhere close and I'll fiddle with it, but I want fairly high rotor speed, fairly tight rotor, so it's making me lean towards wheat. And I could just probably throttle back the fan. Sitting there trying to figure out what to do. I want the rotor speed really high because I want to thrash the snot out of this stuff. I don't care if it's over thrashed. And I want the rotors tight so that if I do end up getting plugged up, I got a long way for the concave to drop down and get unplugged. And the biggest thing is I don't want to plug up my chopper, which is why I want to thrash the living snot out of it too. So let's see what things are looking like here for settings. Well, this seems to be working pretty good. Thrashing it up, it's coming out like dust on the other side. Kind of chewy at the back. I do keep on getting high tailings volume, which is pretty expected for the settings I have. Doesn't really seem to be throwing it very far that way though, and I'm not sure why. Not that it matters all that much. We'll take a look when we turn around. I don't think there's that much wind that it shouldn't be throwing it farther. Hopefully I don't have a hydraulic issue there with one of my spreaders. Pretty good speed. Maybe I will turn that up just a hair. Where's my spreader? Right there. Up to about 650. It's throwing a bit better. 14 bushel an acre. There's a dribble of wheat in here, but we're just trying to clean this up so I can do a good job disking it, because otherwise it gets real trashy and lumpy. We've been fighting this streak for a couple years. Seemed to be better last year, and I was attributing it to the Crop Aid Plus, and we were able to sow through it this year for the most part, but yeah, it just didn't do very well. Kind of got wet, and I know it's going to be high. You're just going to have to learn to deal with it. A lot of deer feed out of this. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Grind. So my two options earlier, I was trying to decide what to do. Dad's combine has more power, and it's got my new 40-foot head on it, FD140. Or take my combine that's got a little less, I want to say 40 or 50 horsepower less, and a smaller header, but this header's got the duck feed on it, and that's what I kind of decided would be the best thing to do, is make sure I'm getting a good clear knife head. So that's what we're going with. Well, I got this side done, this side of the railroad tracks. Dad got the other side done. He showed up about an hour after I started. Calls me, goes, "Hey, well, with the combine?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, okay, I was going to do that too, just making sure nobody got smart and buggered off with the machine." So We thrashed this up real nice. Picked a great day for it. It was starting to do a really good job. Really towards the end, the sun came out for the last hour. Kind of wish that would have been how it started. It would have cleaned this up better. I should have did it backwards to what I did. But the forecast didn't look like the sun was going to come out that much. So that's what we're going to do, is just clean this up. Try and break up the hard pan. Well, not hard pan, we're not going deep enough for that, but just the hard surface, and let that stuff air out. And then, you know, hopefully in the spring it warms up a little faster so that any residual kochia germinates. Like, really, I could leave it and hope that it all germinates on the surface and get a good spray on it. I want it to warm up, and then, you know, we can get a good kill early, and then get another good kill in crop, hopefully. And this also makes it where I'm thinking we're probably going to come out with some sort of residual this fall, whether that's Valterra or Fierce, Edge. Well, Edge is granular. There's another one out, Fortress. I think that was also granular. There's another one. Can't remember. Not important. But it makes it easy to go over with the sprayer and just, oh, he disked this. That's all I need to spray. Because we don't need to do this wall to wall. It's going to be canola next year. Oh yeah, we can't do it on this stuff. Right. It's going to be over there.